Chapter 17 The Meteor Storm. Sarah and Kenny were looking out from underneath their shelter. They had just about seen Simon breaking up the ice. When Simon had been struck by the large meteor, Sarah cried out, "No!" as they both looked on in horror. For the next minute, they both stood there, looking out for any sign of him. There was nothing. The masked creatures on the wolves had dragged Lily from the ice, and they were preparing to leave. "We have to do something," Sarah said, preparing to go out into the falling debris. "It's not safe," Kenny pleaded, grabbing her arm. At that moment, a giant rock the size of a car exploded into the ice a few feet away from where they were. It sizzled, melting the ice around it. But, what about Simon?" Sarah said, starting to cry. "We can't do anything about it now," Kenny said, with a serious tone, giving her a hug. They stayed there for what seemed like hours, waiting for the storm to pass. When it had died down, they were both feeling extremely cold. Sarah, who was always cold, had blue lips, and her teeth were chattering. I'm so cold," she muttered, shivering. "We'll find somewhere warm," said Kenny with a false confidence. He was feeling cold as well, but he didn't know what they were going to do. I don't know," began Sarah, finding it hard to speak. "How much longer?" "Don't worry," said Kenny, giving her a hug and rubbing her arms, trying to make her feel a bit warmer. As he did, he started feeling a great strength and a warmth inside of him. He felt like he was expanding and getting taller. What was happening? His arms became fat and covered in fur. His hands turned into paws with claws. He was a bear! Sarah was too cold and tired to notice. She was almost unconscious. Kenny wrapped her up in his big bare arms and held her close to his body, trying to get her warm. After 20 minutes, Sarah started to wake up. As she opened her eyes, she saw that she was in the arms of a giant creature. "Ah!" she screamed. "Don't worry," said the bear with Kenny's voice. "It's me, Kenny." Sarah pulled a very confused face and wondered if she was dreaming. Could she dream within a dream? "Simon!" she exclaimed. "Quick, we need to see if he's okay," she said as she got down from Kenny's arms and made her way out into the landscape, now covered in the meteors that had fallen from the sky. Kenny walked behind her on all fours, tilting his head from one side to another in order to get used to this perspective of the world. They made their way to the edge of the lake, which was now made up of thousands of broken up pieces of ice. Both of them looked around, but they couldn't see any sign of Simon or the others. "Simon!" Sarah called out. "Simon!" There was nothing but the sound of a breeze through the trees and over the rocks. "Does that mean he's gone?" Sarah asked, fighting back tears. "I don't know," Kenny replied, desperately looking for any sign of him. He sniffed the ground, but couldn't pick up Simon's scent. He did, however, smell the trail of the wolves. "Come on, we can try to help Lily," he said, nodding in the direction the wolves had gone. "Okay," Sarah said with a sigh, wiping her eyes. "You can ride on my back," Kenny said with a smile, "and my fur will keep you warm." Sarah climbed onto his back and buried herself into the long, thick fur. "Simon, we hope you're all right, wherever you are," Sarah said. "We'll see you soon," added Kenny, wanting to believe that Simon was okay. It was the only thing they could do.